story is fiction, what does that mean? Take about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. When I call on you, you may speak, and everyone else should be respectful when they're speaking. All right, Trenton. What is a fiction? It cannot happen in real life. So when we read this story, we know that the things that happen in here cannot happen in real life. Very good. All right, so again, our central question, why is it important not to be a bully and respect others? Take a second and think about it. All right, Jazz, why is it important to be respectful and not bully others?
Because if you bully others, that happens if you get in trouble by bullying people, because you aren't supposed to bully people. If you do, you're gonna get in trouble by
Very good, very good. Someone else, Maya, why shouldn't we bully people? And why should we be respectful?
So, if somebody bully the other person won't be
Very good. They won't have any friends because they're bullying. No one wants to be friends with a bully. Autumn. Okay. Make sure you think about it before you speak. All right, Ayana? You want to be respected the same way. You want others to treat us like we treat them. So you always treat others like you want to be treated. That is the golden rule. Very good, Ayana. One more, Mariah. Very good. Very good. How does being bullied feel? How does it make you feel? How does it make you feel? How does it make you feel, Mariah? Sad. All right, very good. It does make us feel sad. Jeremiah? Mad. We're very angry. Ayana? Mariah? It does hurt our feelings. Very good. Let's go on. All right, so now I'm going to read this text to you, but make sure you're following on this. First of all, before I open the book, let's look very closely at this front page. Let's look at this front cover of the book. Raise your hand and tell me, what do you think this story will be about? Think about it. Think about it. Gavin, what do you think this story will be about? What do you think it's
gonna be about
stripes? You think it's going to be about stripes? Very good. I see stripes. I see stripes, Brandon.
I think she's gonna turn into every animal.
Okay.
And she'll be watching.
Okay. Malaya.
She's gonna be sick.
You think she's going to be sick? Very good. Why do you think she said she's going to be sick? Look on this picture. Look at this picture and tell me why. Trenton, what do you see?
In her mouth?
Yeah. A thermometer. And what does a thermometer do? Raise your hand. Lamar?
It tells you if you're sick or not.
It tells us if we're sick or not. So maybe she's sick. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So now we're going to, I want you to turn your book open. We're going to read. And as I read this story, we're going to pay attention to the key details. Who? We're going to think about the characters. We're going to think about the place. We're going to think about the reasons the events happen. And we're going to talk about how, when, and what. So I need you to put your fingers on the first word you see on the page, because I'm going to ask you questions. Camilla Cream loved lima beans, but she never ate them. All of her friends hated lima beans, and she wanted to fit in. Camilla was always worried about what other people thought of her. Today she was fretting even more than usual. It was the first day of school, and she couldn't decide what to wear. There were so many people to impress. She tried on 42 2 outfits. But none seemed quite right. She put on a pretty red
Dress.
and looked in the mirror. Then she screamed. Okay, someone raised their hand. Think about it. I haven't. Think about it. What is the story? Who is the story about? Who is the story about? Let's think about it. Who is this story about, Malaya? Camilla Cream. Very good. So I'm going to write Camilla in our graphic organizer. This is our graphic organizer. And which spot should we write it in? Raise your hand and tell me which spot should I write it in? All right. Yes, but we have who, what, when, where, why, and how. Raise your hand. My question says, who is the story about? Who? Where would I put the answer, Ayana? In who? Very good. And what's the answer, Malaya? Who is the story about? Camilla Cream. So I would write Camilla Cream. Camilla Cream. All right. How many outfits did she try on? Look at the text. Look back at your book. What did we just say? How many outfits did she try on? Yes, Maya. 42. She tried on 42 outfits. I said how. So I'm going to find how. How many outfits did she try on?
42.
42. 42. Very good. 42. Very good. All right, let's go on to the next page. Fingers ready. Her mother ran into the room and she screamed too. Oh my heavens, she cried. You're completely covered with stripes. This was certainly true. Camilla was striped from head to toe. She looked like a rainbow. Mrs. Cream felt Camilla's forehead. Do you feel all right? She asked. I feel fine, Camilla answered. But just look at me. You get back in bed this instant, her mother ordered. You're not going to school. Camilla was relieved. She didn't want to miss the first day of school, but she was afraid of what other kids would say. And she had no idea what to wear with those crazy stripes. Very good. What is Camilla covered with? Raise your hand. Think about it. What is she covered with? Make sure you look back at your text. Look up back at your text and tell me what is she covered with? What is she covered with? Stripes. Very good. She's covered with stripes. So I will go back to my graphic organizer and find what. Here is the word what. Here is the word what. And we said, what is Camilla covered with? And he said, what did you say, guys? Very good. Very good. She's covered with stripes. Why was Camilla afraid to go to school? Why was she afraid to go to school? Yes, Jeremiah. I said take a second to think about your answers. And when you're ready, then you raise your hand. Mariah. She was afraid of what other people would say. So my question started with why. So I would go under here, the detail why. Why is Camilla afraid to go to school? She was afraid of what other people would say. She was afraid. Very good. Very good. And when did Camilla miss school? When did she miss school? When did she miss school? Make sure you're ready. about it. Come on, just think about it. Look at your text. Look back in the story. It's right in front of you. Look back at our story, Lamar. She missed the first day of school. So I said when. So I would find when in my graphic organizer. When did she miss school? The first day. First day. She missed school on the first day. Very good. All right. Let's continue reading.